Alright, this has to be the last one. Episode 4 for the night. For the release. Here we go. Should be good. Starting. It's definitely the last one. It's 5:30 a.m. Recap again. Oh, they got rid of the ending previews. Now they have the recaps, though. That's probably better, but is it bad still? Bad still? Oh. The music. Jung Bariel. How did she get free? What the heck? Wait, how did she get free? Did Joshua do that? Yo. How did she get free? I guess he did with Zawardo. Did he? No. It was aerodynamics. It was lips, though. What was that? That was a weird shot. His boots look thick, though. Oof. And here we go. Good transition. Don't move. Don't move. Jotaro's a tough dog. Tough bastard. Use Zawardo, dude. You can shoot at it. Yep. Yep. I'm well aware. Use Zawardo, dude. Maybe because he's bleeding. She's got the JoJo. She got the Joseph Joestar brain, dude. She's got a plan. This is I'm surprised how much I forgot. Or maybe it's because I'm forcing myself to forget. It's been over 3 years, so I never reread it. One read is all you need. Well, apparently not. Man, episode 4. Okay. All right. This is good stuff, though. Imagine doing this weekly. This is pretty bizarre. You get 12 episodes in one day. All right, here we go. Here we go. The Visitor 2. Part 2 of Part 6. It's like the guy at the can in the desert again. They just leave him alone. Oh, he's shooting. How do the guards not notice this? Here we go with this. That's my skin doesn't do that. Look at that angle. No one notices this. It's because you smell. You stink, bro. What? Yeah. He likes Dio. Dio had friends, apparently. It's twitching. What? Ultra Instinct. It's like Tremors. Oh. Does Jotaro hear him? That's a big pillar. Jotaro got friends too. No. Going to only option. Head first. Jotaro's just go head first in there. Do the right thing. What? Yada yada duh. That was awesome. That was an awesome yada yada. One in top 10. He wouldn't have known about the pillar without the boy, so. What's Jotaro doing? If they went underground. Okay. Oh. Oh, he just teleported? What? Was that gotta take like 4 seconds? That was awesome though. Yuddy yuddy. Damn. They're best friends now. What? No, Dio's theme. What the heck? Remix of Dio's theme. Damn. He would have died right there. He would die right here. But Jolene's there. Yo, come on. There's a vent there. Bro, it's Deadshot. It's Deadshot. A net. Yo, it's like he can see the Matrix. Imbecile. Oh. Oh. I don't know why I'm cringy. I already know what's going to happen. What? She predicted it? I basically know what's going to happen. Gas line. That's not good, actually. Gas. Wouldn't that blow up? Or is that a myth? Oh! The good ending. Boom! Nice. That's how it should be. Yeah, yeah. Stay down. Stay down. Oh, it's going to end there? Oh, no. I would keep thinking it's over. Yo, what was that transition? That was interesting. Destroy the stand completely, dude. Is it destroyed? Talk, boy. Talk. Say something. What? And then suddenly, Jotaro. Okay, it's destroyed. Good. Destroy it more, though, just in case. What? Oh. Huh? Or it could be an illusion again. Hmm. Oh. Star Platinum. There's an illusion. Wait, what? Hmm? Wait, was that? Everything just went normal again suddenly. It was almost like that wasn't even real. Wait a minute. I remember. What? Okay, this is good. Hmm. This is so confusing to read, I think I remember. Wait a minute. The drip, the water drop. Schizophrenic, bro. What? Hmm. Uh, this is trippy. What? It's like, hmm. What? I read the manga, is still blowing my mind. This is the famous part, bro. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are they in their minds? Because how does she see Star Platinum? They're just trapped in a different reality? What's going on? They're using a lot of 3D. I think that's 3D goop. It's illusion. So they both experienced that, or what? Because then it would make sense if they both experienced it. How'd she get out of it? From the dripping? I like the sound though. How'd you see that from over there? That was the moment. Melted. He could have gave you a knife or something. No. Why didn't he say that? It's melting. Oh, God. This is actually pretty scary. Pretty scary. This is true horror. What's she gonna do? I forgot. I don't even remember. No. Oh, it's gonna end there. Damn. That's supposed to be the last one. No, the credits. Why does it do that automatically? Oh, whatever. It skips the credits, bro. Alright, well, that's... I'm gonna have to... I gotta end it there. This will be the last episode of the night for me. But I'm excited to watch more. Maybe with friends. I don't know. Gotta go.